Heartbreak is a human experience that we all suffer from at some point in our lifetime. Whether that be young or old, we are always in that vulnerability of experiencing heartbreak. And how we respond to that heartbreak can be two ways. We can receive heartbreak, experience heartbreak, and we may choose to shut down. We may choose to contract and constrict our heart and make it small and build walls around our hearts so that no one can hurt us again. No one can break our heart again. But in protecting ourselves in that way, it also means that no one can get close to us again, but therefore we can't get out and meet the other person as well. So we miss out on life experiences that enrich our lives as a human being and source us, make us feel alive, and it's a human desire. It's a human desire to be connected to be intimate with, to be in relationship with. And if we have these walls and this heart that we've protected and constricted, we're never quite having those experiences to their fullest potential. So not only is nothing able to come in, nothing is able to go out to meet either. And often, if we have this wounding within our system, then if there's a wound there, then people can trigger it. People can poke it. It's when there is no wound there that things become like water for ducks' back. So that's one way that we can respond to heartbreak. And yes, sometimes that may be the initial thing and the first thing to do, so that we can withdraw and we can attend to and we can meet and we can listen to and we can nourish self and kind of come into that womb-like experience just to be with ourselves and our pain and our hurt. But then from there we want to come into this heartbreak knowing that actually it can break our heart open and it can expand our capacity to love as a human being. That yes, that person, that other, the actions may have been a cause of our heartbreak, but that doesn't change our capacity to love. And as our heart breaks, and each time our heart breaks, it becomes more open and it becomes more fluid, and actually we become more loving. And through that, our relationships can be connected in a much deeper and enriching way, a much more intimate way, because there's this willingness to be vulnerable. There's this willingness to be vulnerable when our heart has been broken, and we feel that actually as a physical breaking. It actually can feel like our heart is physically breaking, and in that, a realization of, wow, look at my capacity to love. And what a gift that is, not to just feel for ourselves, but to give to others. And again, when there is this huge vastness, capacity to love, then there is no wound. And when people cannot accept or receive or want to be part of our capacity to love, then it doesn't affect our ability to love as an individual human at all. It just becomes who we are. Heartbreak, I believe, is something that we all have to go through as human beings to learn more of ourselves as a human, more of our ability to love, more of our capacity to love, and to be able to meet our own pain, to be able to meet and listen to and hold ourselves. In heartbreak, it's also how we form our boundaries. We get to not protect ourselves because, as I said, protection keeps out, but it also keeps us from meeting too. But boundaries are different. Boundaries are what keep us safe. There are disconcernment in the world. There's such a difference between protection and boundaries. And heartbreak, these experiences, these life experiences are human, are all what make us more human. And the more and more we shield ourselves from them, the less and less human we become.